December is always the hardest month for weight loss. The food, the darkness, the routines, everything gets tougher. So today I wanted to do a proper restock before things get too chaotic. Not a huge haul, just setting myself up to stay consistent. And since I live near Stockholm, I usually come to the Costco here. If you've never been, it's basically a giant warehouse the size of a small country. But I kinda like it. You walk in with a simple list and suddenly you're in a sea of products you didn't even know existed. And of course, December means the whole store is in Christmas mode. Decorations, lights, little moving Christmas villages. Even if I'm not buying anything festive today, I always like to walk through this section. Because I am a Christmas nut after all, but for these prices, yeah, they can wait for another season. So I went through all my usual areas, fresh stuff first, then frozen, then the basics like sauces, beans, tins, and pantry ingredients. Costco's perfect for that. You get the boring but useful things in bulk, so you don't have to think about them every other day, and they're always there when you need them. I also grabbed one really good Black Friday deal while I was here. I wasn't planning on it, but sometimes the timing is perfect and you just go for it. And between all that, you still stumble across the funny things. Hilariously large tubs and sticks of butter, or village-sized bags of meatballs. It is Sweden after all. Also these macaroons that look absolutely incredible but would have probably disappeared in one sitting. Best to put them back. December is chock full of temptation, so walking past these aisles is a really big victory, to be honest. This whole trip wasn't about treating myself or doing a big December stock up just for the sake of it. It was more about making sure I have everything I need at home so I don't drift off track. Because during December, the smallest bit of preparation goes a very long way. And finally, the checkout, where Costco receipts always look like a short novel, even when half the items are just boring practical things. But honestly, I'm kinda happy with what I got. I mean, could have been worse, right? Spent like $500, out of which 250 was the KitchenAid. So $250 on a Costco run, that's really good, I think. At least for me. Yeah, in the past, it kind of balanced itself out to the typical 5,000 crowns, that is, that we usually spend. But this time, I tried to be a little bit more conservative, and especially with the more expensive KitchenAid. But that was a really good deal. So yeah, see you guys at home. Well, alright, at the end, here's the actual, So here's the actual haul that I scored at Costco. It's not gonna be a lot. However, I did manage to get this little bad boy. I've been hunting for this for maybe, I don't know, 2 years or something. It was always super expensive. It was always over $500. I never got like any good offers on it, and I managed to snag it for $250. It's got only two attachments and the whisk, but that's kind of the main attachments that you use. And yeah, when I saw it, there were like multiple people there just eyeballing it, and I think there were like 10 of them stacked, and by the time I checked the prices and everything online and all that, there were like 2 of them left, so got it. I finally managed to buy gloves. I found these, I don't know how much actually I spent on them. They were like $25 or something from 3M, and they're insulated and they have a spider on them. And I like Spider-Man, so I mean, they fit well, and they also have like a good thing for them was to have like these pads on the fingers so I can use the touch screens and whatnot, because that's kind of an issue. So yeah, finally managed to get gloves in Sweden. So yeah, better late than never. I just realized, that when you go to Costco and you're on a weight loss journey, you cannot buy lots of stuff. So that's a good thing, because if you don't buy snacks, you don't buy sweets, you don't buy, dare I say, American stuff, yeah, you're not gonna buy a lot of stuff. So yeah, first and foremost, I got Greek yogurt, low-fat Greek yogurt. I got 2 tubs, because I go through this a lot and I use it for bake. Greek yogurt is indispensable, honestly. It's so good. It's got tons of protein, low calorie. It's a staple in the house. Then bloobs, they gotta get bloobs. I don't know, Costco has these like ginormous bloobs, and I know I'm not supposed to go for the ginormous ones. My girlfriend keeps saying that the best ones are like smaller ones, but I don't know, these are from Peru. I love them. So I always get like a 2-pack or something to actually, they stick around the fridge for quite some time. They go with the Greek yogurt to make a really good snack, and pretty much that, especially in terms of breakfast. Then for deals, I found some really good deals at this sort of crushed tomatoes. Like, and this brand Cheerio is really good. And I bought, let's see, 3, 9, 12, 15 of them. I use them a lot in pretty much like all the foods, making like, chili and soups and whatnot. And it's just a really good thing, and I use a lot of it. So great to have some extra and to have that pantry stocked. Then I saw they had some good deals on Baby Bells, and I found these Baby Bells light. A bit of a snack, a lighter snack, so to speak. There are the red ones that were normal, and then these are light, and they have like those black ones, that have like the black thing on them. Those are extra protein and I think light as well. So those were my go-to, but they didn't have any for sale, so I went with the light one. Then a 2-pack of like 5 cans of tuna in water, not in oil. It's tuna, man. You open up a can, it's super easy. You go to it's like a super fast snack. It's for a meal, right? Yeah, it's always good to have your pantry stocked. So yeah, and my tuna was kind of running low, so had to get some more. I replenished the maple syrup. I don't know, I found other brands and stuff, but this one is pretty good and the price was decent, so had to go for this one. These roasted seaweed, like, I don't know, sheets, whatever you want to call them, they're super good. Oh, but man, they're so addictive. You cannot stop. Once you start eating these, you got to be very careful because they pack a punch in terms of calories. And lately I've started eating them with like rice and like tuna and stuff, or sardines and stuff. And you make like this thing, and then you know what I mean. And I don't know, it's maybe, be careful if you get them. And speaking of sardines, I really like these. These are in like tomato sauce without added oil and stuff. They're really good. They're boneless. I hate bones in fish, so I need to eat more fish. And this is kind of the only fish that I eat, the actual tuna and sardines. So might as well go with those. And I finally managed to find pumpkin. Just pureed pumpkin puree. And I got like 6 of them, for baking and making in like oatmeal and stuff. It's really good. It's really low calorie, and it's just pumpkin. So it has no added stuff. It's literally just pumpkin, and it's really versatile when it comes to actually adding stuff to bake. This and applesauce, but this I feel is better a little bit than applesauce because it doesn't have as many sugars, and you still get tons of fiber in there. And yeah, of course I had to go to Costco to get like a big beans. They had a really good price. I think it was like the lowest I've seen them in a while, and just had to get them. Hold on, because I have sweat in my eye. Uh-oh, in my eye. Stupid sweat. Yeah, sweaty a little bit, and I gotta say, I walked like 7,000 steps today just in Costco. I was saying beans. Just regular red kidney beans. What can I say? The Bean King will approve for sure, and it's always good to have in the pantry. And I'm getting more and more into legumes as a whole. So chickpeas, red kidney beans, just regular beans, broad beans, all kinds of beans. You take a can of that, a can of this. It's like lazy meals that you can just put together real quick. And then the last thing, I bought some like batteries and stuff, like the usual, replenishments. But I found some ProPud protein bars. These are like my favorite when it comes to like tastes. These literally, I think I reviewed them on the channel. I don't know, they taste like a snack, and like a sweet snack. They're not, at all protein bar-y. They feel like a treat. So you got like a pack of these. And they're like my go-to when it comes to like treat snack, but not protein bars, if that makes sense. I recently discovered a new protein bar that has like the absolute best texture I've ever found in like a protein bar, but these come really close as well. So yeah, these are like the go-to. And I found these naked bars. What intrigued me was the fact that they have equal amounts of protein and fiber. And they pack 7 grams of fiber per bar. I never tried them, to be honest, and they didn't have, I couldn't, just take 1 or 2, so I had to buy like a big pack. Hopefully they're good. I haven't yet tried them, so maybe I'll do a snack review on them and I'll tell you exactly how these turn out. But yeah, that's kind of it. And that was my December Costco haul. Nothing fancy, just basics that help me stay on track. If you're also trying to stay consistent this month, I hope this gave you a few ideas. We keep going forward, one good choice at a time. See you guys in the next one. Chonk out.